Friday, almost 9:30. I am running a couple errands. I wanted to get started with this vlog. It's been kind of like a whirlwind morning where you have so much stuff to do and calls to make and stuff like that. And I was like, at some point, I need to get started with my vlog, my weekend vlog. So first things first, it's gonna be super brief, and I really am counting on you guys with your respect for our privacy at this time. Took a little bit of a break last week. I just needed to hit that massive reset with everything going on. You'll notice some changes in my content, in the things that I talk about, in people that show up. I think sometimes in life, we get carried away. Maybe we rush into things. Maybe we don't stay on track, and life is so special because you can hit restart as many times as you want. As long as you wake up the next morning and you can hit that refresh, restart button, the do-over button, it's gonna be a good day. It's a good opportunity. And it's so weird. I didn't think I would get emotional. I feel like I've gotten to a good place. I saw a post on Instagram the other day that said, people, like funny people, don't become funny and sarcastic and cynical and witty by birth. They become that way because of their baggage. And I felt seen, I felt heard, and I think it's true. I think I have been dealt really challenging cards, and I make it a point to play them as hard as I can. But I think ultimately when you are served with certain obstacles in life, you cope with things in a way that protect you, that make you feel safe, that make you feel like you're creating your own special little world, your bubble. And sometimes those coping techniques aren't the healthiest. And so I think in my 35 years, I've finally come to a head where I realize that although I do make it a point to choose my perspective and to see, you know, the glass half full, or just be thankful that I have a glass, I do understand as well that I have created sort of like this safe bubble for myself to cope with my trauma, but not necessarily heal from it. I think I'm in that season of my life where I need to hold up my mirror. I need my bubble, my support team, my family and my friends to hold up the mirror and to be able to help me and support me in this time where I truly understand who I am, why I've become this way, and how I can be better. It's a great opportunity to really believe in your faith and understand that God's timing is perfect and He doesn't make mistakes. And if it takes a worldwide pandemic for me to realize that I'm not reaching my ultimate potential and that I can be better, Jesus, take the wheel, you know? And that's kind of my state of mind right now. Growing up, I didn't have control over many things, almost everything. Being raised the way I was raised, and, you know, experiencing the types of trauma that I have collected over 35 years, I think you create a mentality of protection. And so I started to see life very black and white. I started to see life as an opportunity for me to have control over the things I could control. And so when things are gray and blurry and make me feel yucky or uncomfortable, it's a very hard feeling for me to assimilate because I don't like feeling out of control. I know this is coming off as very vague and it's maybe confusing. I just really hope that you guys can give me some understanding, some space, and some privacy right now while I kind of struggle a lot with my personal life and understanding why I need to learn what I need to learn right now, and really just taking that step forward in becoming a better person, you know, in living in God's image and and finding my purpose. So it's a little gray right now. It's a little blurry. I have absolutely zero control with what's going on, and I need to get used to feeling uncomfortable because growth does not come from a place of comfort. So I am cautiously optimistic, which is so unlike me. I am the overtly optimistic person. I believe in manifesting things that you want, but I also believe in God's timing. I know it's 100% accurate. I know it's weird and it's confusing, and sometimes you feel like, what the heck, man? But it is accurate. It is always, always accurate. And I think we talked about this before in our last Girl Talk video. If you have hope, you have everything. Hope gives you something to believe in. Hope gives you something to focus on. Hope gives you patience when you feel like you're running out of it. And it's a very powerful, powerful, powerful thing. And no matter how many times I've fallen down, I don't lose hope. I don't lose hope in knowing that I want a good life. I want a good life for me. I want a good life for my boys. And I will get it. When it's time for me to receive it, I will receive it graciously. But for now, whatever work I need to put in, that's kind of my state of mind. I don't know what I have going on this weekend. I have a therapy appointment this afternoon, which is something I've never really talked about here on my channel, but I think it's important that we remove that taboo, especially coming from a Latina, you know, being raised in a household where therapy is bogus and it's hocus pocus. And I think that having a platform like this is a great opportunity for me as a Latina to say, hey, listen, therapy works. Therapy is important. I believe in it. And just kind of demystify the whole taboo thing culturally on how, you know, you just talk to your family if you have problems. You go to church. My mom's like, pray the rosary. And I'm like, yeah, I believe in God. And I know his power and his strength. And I know what's being presented to me is a blessing. It's an opportunity. However, it's nice to talk to someone about feelings and to learn to pick up or understand techniques that can help you, and I don't know, someone to hold up the mirror that is completely unbiased. So anyway, I wanted to check in. I don't know what I have going on this weekend. I know for sure I have to work. I took a week off. I can't afford to do that anymore. And I don't know how we're gonna survive next year if things keep going this way. I have to think about my kids, and I have to think about how to provide for them. And so if that's not motivation enough, I'm not doing my job, you know? So anyway, I want to end this little blurb or chapter of the vlog letting you guys know that if you wake up the next day, if you have another day, if you go to bed and you wake up the next morning, you have a fresh start. Every single day is a fresh start. Every single day is an opportunity to grow, to be better, to learn, to apologize, to understand. Every day is an opportunity to educate yourself on how to be better. And I think that if you find yourself completely bewildered, scared, and uncomfortable, embrace it, because change is coming, and that is a good thing. If you are not uncomfortable, there is no room for growth. You have to feel uncomfortable. And right now, holding up the mirror, seeing myself and understanding that as much as I love myself, I can be better. I'm looking at this as an opportunity. So I want to thank you guys for coming along with this vlog. It may turn into a show, but listen, it's always going to be entertaining. I promise you that. And if you have an extra couple seconds or minutes in your prayers, just maybe include us in them. I do have one bit of good news. Wesley had his 3-month follow-up for his Cushing's and diabetes, and he came back with a perfect bill of health. Perfect. He has not been healthy in 2 years, you guys. God is working, and I trust him. So I didn't think Wesley would get this good. I didn't think he would become this healthy, but it just shows the power of love and the power of believing and the power of persistence. So if that doesn't pump you up to start your morning, I don't know what will. Anyway, I gotta go. I have to run some errands, and I can't do that with this Rudolph nose. I love you guys. You guys, a little bit after 12:30, I was in my studio and I was about to sit down to film, and I was like, why does my desk look so empty? I totally forgot that yesterday I washed all my tools, like my brushes and sponges. I was like, where's my stuff? And I always wash my brushes and beauty blenders and stuff like that in the boys' bathroom. And so it's weird because they're not here. So when they're not here, I don't even go upstairs. Like I go straight up to my studio and I come back down, but I don't go to either side of the house to any of the bedrooms. So being in here is such a weird kind of like my hair. Can we talk about how long my hair is? I feel like it just sprouted overnight. I have an appointment with Katie mid-June, and I have these ideas of what I want to do, but the more I play with it this length, I'm kind of living for it. I'm enjoying it. It needs a trim for sure. It's looking a little dry on the ends, but I think I'm happy with the color. I think I'm happy with the length. I think I'm happy with the way it is. It definitely needs a little love. So I keep flip-flopping back and forth between actually changing it or just doing a trim and maybe some sort of toner or just wash over it to just even it out a little bit. But I don't know, I'm kind of really enjoying it. So anyway, is this not one of the best feelings ever when your tools are all clean and dry? Oh, look at that. Nice and clean. Yeah, look, I washed everything. Before you fluff them, they kind of look like this. So you always want to just kind of run your hands gently and then they separate. So you really want to make sure that every time you wash your tools, you have them sort of like on an incline so that the water doesn't collect up here and soften the glue. You want the water to be out of your brush as soon as possible. So I always set mine kind of on an angle. This is just one of the boys' towels that I roll up. I'm just gonna gather all our stuff and go put it in our studio so that we can get started. Hey, Popo. You wanna go get started with some work? Whoa, you're running too fast. Oh my goodness, come on. All right, so we'll put everything back. You guys wanna see the sweetest thing ever? So for Mother's Day, my son came home, my 8-year-old, and he was so excited with a little present, and he got me this for Mother's Day. He's like, my dad told me to pick something on the Target website, and isn't this your favorite color? Isn't that sweet? So maybe I'll rip this open because I have a feeling that this brush right here is gonna be amazing for highlighter. So let's put our, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to dampen one of these sponges. So I put my sponges in this little triangle here, and then I divide my brushes from face brushes to eye brushes. So my face brushes go here. My eye brushes go in this one, and these are just Hurricanes from Kohl's. This is an old Bath & Body Works candle jar, and then a Bath & Body Works little stand. Nothing, you know, super unique or interesting. Actually, let me just put these in and then I can adjust them. And then I have everything else ready to go. I just need to get my mirror again and put it up here and then decide what I'm gonna do. I for sure wanna do a review on all these palettes from e.l.f. One of you guys, I have to say, Melissa from New York, I believe, was the sweetest panda in the whole entire universe. I hauled these from the e.l.f. website a while ago, and I fell in love with these little quads. I love how affordable they are. I love the color combinations, and the texture and the quality is really, really good. But when I placed my order, pumpkin pie shattered in transit. So when it arrived, I just contacted e.l.f. and said, hey, don't even bother sending it out. That's too much packaging for like a $3 shadow. So just refund it. That's totally fine. So she actually sent me the most adorable note, very sweet, and said, you know, I know it's just makeup. I know it's not a big deal, but makeup is fun. And if it gives you a little respite right now during this crazy time, you know, I'm more than happy to do it. So she works for the Target beauty department and sent the one missing shadow from the collection. Wait, I think I'm missing one. Aren't there 8? I think there are 8, right guys? Yes, I was totally right. There is an 8th. I found it. It was shuffled. Anyway, I wanted to thank Melissa because her timing could not have been more epic. It was a very hard week for me. It was very stressful. It was very sad. And I was trying to figure things out. And so I remembered that I had a bunch of packages just kind of swirling around in my trunk. Got up, it was in the middle of the night. I opened all the packages that were in my trunk, which, by the way, Lesia from Texas sent me 3 Caress body washes. the OG body washes. I was like, oh my God, this is the best day ever, kind of. So anyway, Melissa sent a note, and it was like the shortest note ever. It was, you know, I know makeup's not important, but if makeup makes you happy and if makeup's gonna give you a little bit of relief or respite during this crazy time, then, you know, it's my pleasure. And God's timing, it's perfect. It's always perfect. And so I was very sad. I was brokenhearted. I was trying to find a way to not go insane. And she was probably referring to COVID and quarantine and lockdown and how stressful it is. But in that moment, it was my respite. It was respite from my heartache, and it was just perfect. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit down and film a couple of videos, and then I have my appointment with my therapist at 5 o'clock. This is really cool though. I never thought I would be the person that feels comfortable doing like a Zoom type conference to see a doctor. That always made me feel weird, you know? So I've done therapy before a long time ago. I did it when I was 21, and then I did it again when I was 26, and it was always in person, and it was cool because you get to see, you know, the doctor or the counselor, the therapist, whatever, in person, and you get to see their body language. You're held accountable. You're present in that moment. And so I thought, if I'm gonna meet a doctor or a therapist or counselor about stuff like that, doing it virtually just seems impersonal. And this whole thing is personal, so is it even gonna work? Y'all, it is super cool. And you know why it's cool? Because you're in the comfort of your own home. You feel safe. Like for example, me, the dogs are in the room with me. And so it allows me to bear it all in the comfort of my own home, and to do so still in a professional way. Now, I do want to get to the point where we do it in person, but because masks are still required here in Texas, anywhere you go, I just want to get to a point where everyone feels safe when this happens. So I'm looking forward to that day actually arriving. Okay, but for now, I really need to hunker down and get something on this face. But can we talk about my hair again, just for a second? Anyway, I need to get to work. You guys, what a difference a little makeup makes. I'm not talking about the way you look, because that's obvious, but I mean more so just the way it makes you feel. You look in the mirror and you're like, I recognize that girl. I kind of like her a little bit. So I just filmed this Get Ready With Me featuring 4 different lip colors. This is Gash from Urban Decay. So we did a variety of textures, a variety of colors, but this is the last one that I did, so I thought I would show you guys. Right now, I'm going to scram upstairs because I want to film my Drunk Elephant update video. I totally had to do a little outfit change too because I was wearing a tie-dye sweatshirt, and that kind of clashed with all the different lip colors I was doing. So I whipped out my oldie but goodie crop top from, no, not Francesca's. Anyway, so I wanted to put it on because it's a really good nude, and I'm still wearing the same like everything else. I just changed my top. What is that store called? Windsor, from Windsor. This shirt was like my go-to pick up the dudes shirt when I was single. I really loved wearing it with like really loose boyfriend jeans and like really sexy stilettos that were like sky high. That was like my go-to shirt, but it's always been my favorite, and I was scared to get rid of it after my explant surgery because I was convinced it wasn't gonna fit. But it looks kind of cute, right? Like it's still kind of helping out a sister, so I thought I would whip it out. I'm like, hey, it's a good neutral shirt. It goes with all the colors I'm gonna do on my mouth, on my lips. Anyway, I'm hungry. I'm gonna do that video, then I'm gonna eat lunch, even though it's 2:30. I'm just gonna go now. You guys, it's about 4:30. I'm done with work for today. I didn't accomplish as much as I would have liked. However, it was still a very productive day. I'm just killing a little bit of time before my session. It starts at 5. All right, y'all, here's the scoop. So we need to kill a little bit of time before my appointment at 5 o'clock. And I was, just perusing through Instagram, because I posted a like expectations versus reality, or like this is what I post on Instagram versus this is what I actually look like right now. Oh, holy mackerel. And I just casually went to my direct messages and I saw this. Hello, Danny. My name is John. My wife is a huge fan of yours and Would really love to make her day special next week on her birthday. June 5th is when she turns 29, and I was hoping you could do me a solid and maybe send her a shout out in one of your vlogs. She watches all your videos on YouTube every morning during her breakfast feast. I know you have a lot on your plate, but you have no idea how much this would mean to her, and to me seeing her, how happy this would make her. Thank you for your time and consideration, and I hope you and your family stay safe. Her name is actually Jeanette, in case you were wondering. What a sweet, amazing, adorable husband, Jeanette. She's gonna be like, you ruined my birthday. Happiest of birthdays, happy 29th. Birthdays are so special, y'all. I love birthdays. I love to make a big deal about birthdays for people I love. For myself, I'm like, I'm kind of over it, I'm 35, but for other people, I think it's super, super fair and important to make a big deal because you get to celebrate the day that you came into this world, and hopefully, you know, you are living your best life, living in his image, living in grace and kindness. And so I hope that your day is just as special as you are. And I'm pretty sure you already got the best birthday present with that amazing husband of yours. So happiest of birthdays. And I hope you're enjoying this vlog. Anyway, we have 30 minutes to kill, you guys. I don't know what to do. I'm caught up on my laundry. 30 minutes isn't that long. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go crack open one of my books. I've been reading a lot again since I have all this time on my hands, and I forgot how much I missed it. I forgot how much I missed doing, you know, my daily devotional. I forgot how much I missed reading the books that I enjoy reading. My friends always tease me because I love self-help books, but they're just so, what's the word? It's like self-awareness, you know? It makes you feel alive and makes you feel like other people are on the same boat as you. I'm reading a book right now, and I'm like, I kind of want to recommend it, but at the same time, I kind of hate it because it's a Christian author. He's a minister, I believe, and super famous. I'm not going to talk about it yet. It's not Gary Chapman. Super famous, but his book comes off a little bit, a little too old-fashioned, a little too like, the wife serves the husband and the wife stays home, and you know, you live for your husband kind of thing. And it's, some of the points in that book are so brilliant and so good, but then there's other points where I just want to strangle the man. I'm gonna get a little deeper into it, and if I still continue to like it, I'll use the same disclaimer, but I'll still recommend it. But I think I need a little more one-on-one with this author to see where he really is at. See if I can rep my boy. You know what I'm saying? Sophia, do you know what I'm saying? Hey, Sophia. Oh, hello. Pea girl, pea girl, pea girl. Oh. Wow. Hey you guys, it's almost 10 o'clock. I was about to call it a night when I realized I hadn't checked in with you guys. I just dropped you off at what, like 4 o'clock, and I was like, bye, I'm gonna go talk to my therapist. I really enjoy every time that I meet with her. It's kind of like hanging out with a girlfriend that's very smart, non-biased, and has resources. Not financial resources, I mean like resources to help you talk through your feelings and stuff like that. And although my session today was pretty brief, I mean, we meet for an hour at a time. I just mean like content-wise, it was pretty brief. We didn't cover a lot of subjects. It was good. It was very good. It helped me kind of come full circle with something that I've struggled with all my life, which is neediness or codependency. And I think I grew up in a setting where it was like villainized, like you have to be independent. It's not okay to call first. It's not okay to need affection. You got this on your own. You don't want to run off a man. Like if he calls you, don't answer right away. You let it ring. Don't call him back. Wait for him to call you again. Stuff like that. And I don't know. I feel like our parents do the best they can. I hope my son grows up and understands I'm doing the best I can, you know, but it's this pattern of behavior that creates anxiety in a child, and they're torn between what they want versus the voice in their head of what they are or aren't supposed to do. And so it was really cool to understand who I truly am, why I became the way I became, and that it's safe to embrace me the way that I am, you know, and the way that I seek love and affection and stuff like that. Anyway, I just had a 3-hour phone date, which was nice. Things are a little unconventional right now. Things are unique and special and different. And I think it's been such a hard experience for me to be going through all of this. But it's, you guys, when I tell you this, everything comes with a lesson. Literally everything that happens comes with a lesson. I don't care if it is losing a job or having a failed marriage. Everything comes with a lesson. And it's so important that no matter how much trauma we go through, what state of crisis that we're in, that you don't forget to learn what are you trying to teach me right now? What can I get from this? There are far more lessons in losses than in wins, and losses are what make us triumphant in the end and make us succeed and teach us what we need to know to succeed in this world and to become the best versions of ourselves possible. So I'm so tired of confining myself in this box of what I should be doing, what I should say, how I should behave, you know, how I should live my life. It's so hard for me just because this job exacerbates it, you know, it puts me under a microscope and it magnifies it, like multiplies it, exponentially grows it and makes it even harder. Despite being told there is a way to do things. This is the right way, this is the wrong way. I think it's okay to do things differently. It's okay to do things in a way that work for you and for your mental health and for your family and for success. I was talking to Parker and he said, you know, sometimes the best way to do things is to completely tear it down and start all over. You know, it's kind of like if you have a room, right? And the room is, I don't know, it has cracks in the wall or the beams are rotting. If you put a fresh coat of paint and buy new furniture, it's not going to fix the problem. You know, you have structural issues. You got to really get down deep and figure out, how am I going to fix this? And it's hard work, but I think that two of the most powerful forces in the world are hope and love. And hope keeps you going. Love heals. So it's one of those times in our lives where we may not know what tomorrow brings. We may not know what's going on. We may have really, really sad days. We may have really, really happy days. But ultimately, you got to hold on to the belief that, one, you deserve greatness. Two, hope is going to carry you the entire way. Hope will carry you to the finish line. So don't lose it. You need it. Otherwise, you can't make it. And love has the power of healing. It doesn't matter what kind of love it is. It doesn't matter where it's coming from, whether it's your children, a minister at church. It doesn't matter where the love comes from. You have to believe that you deserve better. You can't lose hope, and you have to allow love to heal you. And as much as I am super triggered not knowing and being uncertain, I'm so excited because I feel as the days go on, I learn more about myself, or rather, I'm finding myself again. I was so lost and I was so down this path of healing myself through staying busy and controlling things and using humor. And it was really just a way of pushing it off until later and pushing it off until later. And then finally it manifests itself and blows up in my face. And I'm like, wait, this isn't a healthy way to live, you know? So it is such a crazy journey, you guys. It's going to be such an adventure. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be a lot of hard work, but it's been very overdue. It's been very overdue understanding why I am the way I am and why I cope the way I cope. Do you guys remember a few months ago? I think this was before my explant, where I was telling you, I'm thinking about going to therapy. I'm thinking of finding someone to help me have the tools that I need to cope with so much stress that I have. And it's happening, and it's exciting. I think when you're hopeful, it keeps you in line. And even though you may kind of have your little moments of weakness and straying and insecurities, my therapist calls it my pessimism. She's like, whoa, interrupt it, you know, like interrupt that pessimism. Like you can't do that. Like, no. There's always going to be pessimistic thoughts. There's always going to be negative thoughts. There's always going to be, you're always going to want to go in that direction, but you're driving. So you got to bring it back, you know? It's kind of like that saying, like, what if I fail? Well, what if you succeed? Well, you're definitely not going to do it by being pessimistic. So here I am, past my bedtime. It's like 10 o'clock, you guys. So I'm beat. I'm so exhausted. I hate how tired I get from filming. It makes me feel like such a ninny. Like, why are you being such a ninny? You know, like, being a little whiny ninny over hitting record. Do you know what I'm looking forward to tomorrow? Figuring out what I'm gonna eat. I didn't enjoy my meal today. I don't know. Tomorrow I think I want to treat myself to something delicious. I don't know why I'm still talking to you guys right now. This is the delirium sinking in. I'm so tired that I think I'm gonna have an amazing night's sleep, you guys. It's been so hard to sleep, adjusting to this new normal. But I have my little companion dog here. She's so sweet. So we are going to head to bed, say our prayers and head to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning. I love you.
Oh my goodness, you're so handsome. Oh my goodness, you're so handsome. Why are you so handsome? Why are you so handsome? Oh my goodness, you're so handsome. Look at this tummy, it's so handsome. Look at these thighs, you're so handsome. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you're so handsome. Oh my goodness, you're so handsome. Who's so handsome? Who's so handsome? Who's so handsome? Who's so handsome? I love you so. I love you so. I'm never ever ever gonna let you go. I love you so. I love you so. I'm never ever ever gonna let you go, cause you're my boy. You're my Wesley. You're my handsome Wesley boy. I love you so. Oh yes I do. I love you so. Oh yes I do. Oh my goodness. Oh, you are my mern. Oh, you are my mern. Oh, you're my mern. Oh, you're my mern. Oh, you're my mern, and you are my mern.
Hey, you guys. It's about 2:30. I just got home. I haven't worn makeup like 2 days in a row like I did today. And my face is like, it feels dehydrated. It's being suffocated. So possibly I didn't wear that much makeup, but I was outside for a little bit. So I went to lunch with Parker. We had a really nice conversation. We hung out for a little bit. I'm home now and I have to do like some chores, like the not fun stuff. So I was like, you don't really need to vlog that right now because that's not exciting. But I wanted to let you guys know that's what I was gonna be doing so that you don't think you're missing out on any like really exciting, riveting content. I need to change. I need to wash some dishes. I need to fold some laundry. Popo, you wanna say hi? Hello, Popo. Hi, Popo. I need to fold some laundry and then, oh, hello. Are you in such a good mood? Are you in such a good mood? Yes, you are. Oh, there it is. I was waiting for it. Huh. He's gonna ruin it. He's gonna ruin it with the gagging. Gonna ruin it with the gagging? Okay, so here's the scoop. It's 2:30, I gotta change. Wash dishes. fold laundry. And then, I don't know how you guys do this. You'll have to let me know in the comment section below. But with kids, when they're little, you guys know, like my kids grow twice a year. Like clockwork. Twice a year, they leave all their clothes behind. And so I'm pretty used to it by now, so I can plan in advance. So about a week ago, all of their summer shorts, t-shirts, and pajamas arrived. So obviously I have them try it on. If it fits, I remove all the tags and then I launder everything. But then my least favorite part of this whole thing is going back to their rooms, taking out all the old stuff and putting in the new stuff. So I've been putting it off, but I have to do it because they're going to be back tomorrow and I want to be able to donate and, you know, purge all of their older size stuff. So you guys are going to have to let me know how you guys take care of that. Like, do you just kind of slowly trickle it in, like kind of swap things out? Or do you just, like I just full on empty drawers, put in new stuff? There's a couple things that still fit them and, you know, you kind of are aware which stuff was kind of big on them last year and so you leave it. But it's just, oh, it's such a process. And I think it's because it's just clothes. You know, it's nothing exciting. It's not like cleaning out a closet of toys or books or, I don't know, some like books that aren't age appropriate anymore. So you just know, you take the board books and you go and you donate them. But this is like clothes and you have to think about it like, does this shirt still fit him? Does he really like this Mario shirt? Oh crap, if I get rid of this Hulk shirt, is he gonna be devastated? So there's a little bit of that, like, I feel bad because I would hate someone to clean out my clothes, you know? Anyway, so you guys will have to let me know how you do that. So that's kind of what I have to do for the rest of the day is just like house chore stuff. I really don't want to wash dishes. I hate washing dishes. But you know what's really exciting? I've had this manicure over a week. You could see the growth on my nails. And it hasn't chipped at all. Isn't that crazy? It's super weird. I'm wearing a nail polish from Sally Hansen, I think. I think it's Sally Hansen. It's that like chubby bottle. It's like kind of knobby. And it hasn't chipped. I'm like really excited. I wore this color on purpose because I was like, I do not have the energy to want to maintain any sort of nail polish right now. Everything's just been, you know, stressful life things. It was a good day, you guys. It was a very, very, very good day. I love that you guys can come along. I love that even though I'm home alone right now and it's kind of yucky to be all by yourself, I have this outlet to hang out with you guys. It's a very, like, what's the word? I hate to keep using confusing because confusing could be like misleading. You know, it's a very, I guess it's not what I'm used to because I'm used to being so predictable, having a plan, having a schedule, anticipating, knowing what's going on and everything. And so I'm like excited, but then I get little moments of where I'm sad because I'm home alone. And then I get really happy because there's no reason to be sad right now. Anyway, I'm very, even mentally, like when I'm trying to communicate with you guys, even like my thoughts are scattered. So it's just gonna be a little bit of a process for right now. It's so weird to like be together with somebody for 2 years, still be together, but giving each other space to become better versions of ourselves, I guess. It's cool because I understand the impact of being whole and loving who you are and accepting who you are and learning about yourself, because if you are fulfilled, if you are content, if you are happy, if you are proud of who you are, if you love who you are, you can only be better for whoever you decide you want to share your life with, you know? So it's a time of, it's like a lotus, you know, blooming through dirty, murky, muddy, yucky waters. It's like one of the most beautiful flowers ever. It's a really great lesson that God has put in front of me. You know what is not a great lesson though? I got my Catholic Diocese newsletter in the mail yesterday, and the headline was, parishes reopen, whatever, you know, like they're doing protocol where, you know, every other pew is empty and social distancing and you must wear a mask and things like that. And so I was super excited because like, yeah, I can go back to a church. Like I love to be in church. There is no other feeling in this world that compares to walking out of mass on Sunday. It's like the best reset button. It's the best like you just get re-energized. It's so empowering and you just feel great. It's almost like when your window is super muddy, like there was a storm or whatever, it rained and your window is super muddy and then you wash your windshield. That's what it feels like. And so I was like really excited. I was like, yes, I'm gonna go to mass tomorrow. Or I could go Saturday night. I used to love going to Saturday night mass. Super excited. I woke up this morning and I was like, yes, let's see what the schedule is, because I assumed because of the pandemic, they were gonna have limited slots or like reservations to go to mass. Y'all, they ain't open yet. They ain't open yet. That's literally what I said. They're not open. They're still doing live stream, which is better than nothing. But I can't honestly like really give myself to the Lord when I live stream mass. There's nothing like being inside the parish and feeling everyone else and everyone's prayers. And, you know, obviously we're not going to do like peace be with you because that would be really risky. But it's being in the presence of the house of the Lord and it's just so soothing on the soul. So I'm just going to have to live stream again tomorrow. I wonder at what point it'll come back. I'm so tired of living in fear. Parker and I were out for about 3 hours today and it was very confusing because, you know, we followed safety measures and washed our hands and we were very, very careful. But I think it's just gotten to that point where you can be as safe as you want to be, but you really cannot live your life in fear. And I know that sounds like a very deep message for a pandemic, but it really just translates to life in general. You know, I had this like amazing massive realization after talking to my therapist on Friday where I was like, I've lived in fear all of my life, in fear of judgment, of showing my feelings, in fear of making decisions, in fear of pursuing what I actually wanted, in fear of sticking up for myself. Y'all, I'm even fearful of like going to a customer service counter and returning something because what if they say no? And so I have this like part of my personality that keeps me feeling safe and protected, but it's really just holding me back. So I'm kind of at that point where it's just gonna be like, I'm letting it all hang out. I thought I was doing that, but I don't think I was doing the best job that I could be in so. So I challenge you guys to live fearlessly. I challenge you guys to speak up for yourselves. I challenge you guys to pursue your dreams and to speak up for yourself and to chase whatever you want in life, no matter how outlandish you think it sounds or how ridiculous you think it is or how many people discourage you. I think ultimately, at the end of the day, your biggest discourager or your biggest obstacle or your biggest hurdle is yourself. You know, because no matter what people say, if you actually want to pursue something, you can do it. And nobody's going to stand in your way except yourself. And so I really need to stop holding myself in this like mental prison of what if, overthinking, the rabbit hole, you know, taking all these other factors into consideration and then just holding myself back. Y'all, it's bullshit. So that is my little rant and pontification for the moment. Duty calls and I have some chores to do and I need to change out of this dress because I'm kind of uncomfortable. Oh my gosh, you guys. So sorry. I know I said goodbye, but y'all know how this works. A lot of you guys, when I did my breast implant illness video, recommended Lively, I think that's the name of the brand, as a bra brand. Y'all, you were like, oh my gosh, it's awesome for little boobs. They're awesome for big boobs too. It's kind of one of those websites where it's like, we love all boobs. You have little boobs, no boobs, itty bitties, like whatever boobs you have, we got you. So a lot of you guys recommended and you would tag me on Instagram on their posts. So I ordered 2 styles in black and nude, but one style is on back order. So I got one of the styles today. When I just got home, it was on my doorstep and I opened it and I haven't tried it on, you guys, because I'm afraid, there's my fear again, I'm afraid to put it on and it's not gonna fit. However, upon first impression, it looks promising. It looks really cute and I'm kind of excited to try it on. I kind of want to try it on right now. Do you guys think I should? Do you think I should try it on? I think I'm gonna try it on. Okay, let's try it on. All right, you guys. If you have small children or husbands in the room or little brothers or whatever, or you just don't want to see me in a bra, Here's your cue to check out. It's like a bathing suit. It's really not, it's just boobs, you guys, or rather lack thereof boobs. I'm really excited. This is the cutest bra ever. I am in a size extra small. I'm on the middle hook, so their sizes, I would say band size is normal to a little, it runs a little big. Because if I'm in the middle and I'm an extra small and that's the smallest size, I'm usually a band size 32. So I think this one, because it's a bralette with no wires, it's a little generous on the band size. So look at the straps. How cute is that? It is not lined. It has a little bit of a mesh detailing. And they have like a rewards program too, which is kind of cool. This is not sponsored, by the way. It was kind of like one of those, I think I need a cute bra. I think I need a bra that actually buckles in the back. So I got the black and the nude. Let me show you. Okay, so this is what the bra looks like. I wish the lighting was better so you could get a better look. But it's cute, right? See how little boob I have? Like I have the curve, I just don't have the boob. And look, the mesh in the back. Isn't that adorable? I really, really like it. Anyway, so that's the black, but I actually left the nude one in the kitchen. Let me go get it. Yeah, with this color, you can actually see the details a lot better. So this is the nude shade, and you can see it has that mesh detail. I wanted something that actually looked like a bra, that it was kind of cute and feminine, you know, and it really demystified that, like, hey, I'm wearing a sports bra or something that wasn't very cute. So that's the little detail. I wonder why you can't see it so well on the black one. Maybe it's the lighting in the bedroom. It's the beautiful purple background that you guys love so much. I apologize for how close we're gonna get, but I wanna make sure you guys can see the detail. Do you see the mesh? Isn't that beautiful? It's so cute. It makes me feel feminine. I think it's so important, you know, when your body changes, whether you have a pregnancy or you're nursing or you gained weight or you lost weight or you had explant or you had implants. Your body changes and you have one body. You get one body, you do your best to take care of it. And taking care of it also means talking to it in a positive way. And I got into the bad habit of talking down to myself when it came to boobs. And I still cope with it some ways, like saying like lack thereof, like I just did, but my body doesn't give up on me, you know? It makes me wake up every morning. It makes me a good mom. It makes me a great friend, you know? It's what I live in for the rest of my life. So the least I can do is be nice to it. So I got it cute bras. And that's what we're doing. I'm glad you guys convinced me to try them on because I would have had to update you in a later vlog and I would have forgotten. So I will make sure to link these. And when the back ordered ones show up, I'll show you those too because those were my #1 pick. Those were the ones I was excited to try. These were an impulse add to cart at the very last minute. So the other ones that are on back order, they're on back order because they're that cute. Like they come in stock, they sell out. They come in stock, they sell out. Now these, I don't know if it's because of COVID, but they did take like a month to arrive. So their shipping is very slow. And I got them via FedEx on a Saturday, which is weird because they usually don't do Saturday deliveries. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but there's that. So this is my bra. This is me, and I gotta go do chores, but I'm gonna put on a shirt. Hey you guys, about 11:45, I completely forgot I was vlogging this weekend. Although it is only 11:45, so it's totally okay, right? So it's been kind of a crazy morning because Wesley's glucose has been really, really unstable. He's been having that like excessive thirst, and if you guys are diabetic or you have a diabetic pet, you know the signs like the super thirst, the constant urination. So we've had a couple accidents. So we got our boy in a diaper, which he totally hates. It affects him emotionally. So if he's already not feeling good health-wise and then I strap a diaper on him, he gets like really bummed out. So I try not to, but the boys are here and they're keeping me busy. So it's the best I can do for the cleanliness of my house. So hashtag mother of the year, the boys got home and I'm making them a frozen pizza. But the good thing is that I'm complementing the main course with a cup of fresh raspberries and a yogurt. So it's all about balance, you guys. It's all about balance. at some point today, I have to refill one of Wesley's medications. It never happens that they all just run out at the same time so that I could refill them all at the same time. So I feel like I'm always constantly having to visit some sort of doctor. So I have to fill his medication. If I don't have time to do it today, it's not really a big deal. I still have enough insulin for maybe a week, so that'll be okay. I worry that if I drop the vial and it breaks, then I'm screwed, you know, and today's Sunday, so everything closes early, so I just can't shake. I like to never run out. I also have to go to Kohl's and pick up an Instapot that I placed an order for. It's the cheapest I've seen it. I think it was $99. This is the 6-quart, the 7-in-1 Nuovo Plus, whatever the heck. It's like not super high tech where you can use the app, but it's good enough to, you know, let your hair down a little bit. So I think regular price is about $150, and then it was $99, and then 20% off. Then I had $20 in Kohl's cash, and then I had a credit on my Kohl's card from a return that I did forever ago. That's how long it's been. But I did forever ago, and it was just like a standing credit. So it's basically free, or rather I paid for it in the past. So I'm doing like a drive-up pickup, which I haven't done at Kohl's before. I usually do an in-store pickup and not a drive-up pickup. So I hope that it's ready today because I want to make tacos, like my mom's tacos, for the boys tomorrow. So hopefully that works out. I'm already defrosting the chuck. So here's the chuck for tomorrow, and then I'm defrosting some thighs to cook hopefully today, maybe tomorrow. But I was talking to you guys for so long, I forgot to take out the pizza. Now it's probably gonna be, oh no. All right, let's see how I can do this. Y'all see? Look at that. Oh snap. Health is on its way. So we're gonna eat this delicious crunchy now pizza. That's Bunker in his little diaper situation. Then I gotta wash some raspberries and gotta get the yogurt out of the fridge. These are the ones. They usually go between these or these. They swear they taste different. They really don't. I mean, it's minor. But for now, Wesley, tell everyone we're gonna go eat lunch and we'll check in later. Yeah? I love you. Hey you guys, it is almost 4 o'clock. We ran a few errands. We went to pick up Wesley's insulin. I went to pick up my Instapot. And what else did we do? To pick up a prescription. And I went out looking this amazing, in case you were wondering. It's almost 4 o'clock and I realized I hadn't started dinner. So that's what we're doing right now. Do you wanna show us your little gap? Okay, so here's the scoop. I'm making dinner. I'm just doing frozen chicken thighs in the Instapot with barbecue sauce. And I am doing rice on the stove, but let me show you guys. This is how I get my kiddos to eat their veggies. So I'm doing short grain white rice with a pat of butter, some salt, chicken broth, and peas. I bring it to a boil, stir it up real good, and then I drop it to a simmer and throw a lid on it until it's done. So you wanna make sure that it's at a simmer so that the broth absorbs slow enough for the rice to cook or bloom. So we're gonna put that on a 3. And then as far as the Instapot goes, they're in here. This is the one we got. It's the 6-quart. Okay, and that's it. You just leave it alone, right? I think that's it. I think you just leave it alone, and hopefully we have chicken in 15 minutes. Yep, it worked. Look at that. This one's really loud. I'm not sure I can get behind that. Okay, so that's it. That's all we got going on today. It's a pretty relaxing day. The boys have been very calm, which is nice. And it's really hot outside. I don't know why I'm wearing a hoodie right now, but that's a story for another day. Why are you being so good? Are you up to no good? Why are you being suspicious? Let me see your food. Is it good? Hey you guys, happy Monday. What? Monday? I'm about to start blushing. Okay, so I may or may not have falled off. Falled off? You can tell it's a Monday. I have the feeling that it's gonna be the Mondayest Monday ever. I fell off the wagon yesterday vlogging. I just got stuck in mom life and preparing for, you know, Monday and editing my video for today and the thumbnail and all that stuff. And then I have an appointment. I have an appointment with my accountant on Friday, and so just getting everything gathered for that, which I'm nowhere near prepared. I thought I was gonna be, I'm not even close. Yesterday was a rough day with Wesley. He had, his glucose was completely out of control, just terrible. Y'all, I crawled into bed like at 9:30, ready to watch 90 Day Fiancé. I stick my feet inside the blankets and my bed is soaked. I mean, like I could wring it out. That's how wet it was. And if you guys have a diabetic pet, you know their pee, it just keeps coming. It's like gallons and gallons and gallons, and you're like, what? Your body's like this big. Where did all that come from? Luckily for me, I'm prepared. You know, I've always been the type of person that has mattress protectors and mattress pads and things like that, and multiple sets of sheets. I pride myself at being an efficient and prepared adult. So it wasn't a big deal. I just stripped the bed and redid it and it was fine. I had backups, but it's never pleasant to stick your feet into your bed that's nicely made into a puddle. It was terrible. So anyway, yesterday kind of just slipped through my fingers like sand. And so here we are today, Monday morning. I did want to take a couple seconds to talk to you guys about something that's super important. I don't know if it's going to be well received or not. However, I have experienced so much harassment via social media the last 3 or 4 days. Harassment as to why I don't speak up on social matters, and harassment as to why I don't defend and why I don't share my opinion. And I find it extremely, extremely disrespectful, because I think that, one, I don't have a political platform. Two, I've always made it very clear that my position is God, love, kindness, forgiveness, acceptance. Not tolerance, acceptance. I've always made it very clear. I don't have to attach a name to it. I don't have to attach an example to it. I don't have to attach a political party to it. That is my personal belief. That is where I stand morally and ethically, and I don't have to state my position on social media. I don't. And it's not because I'm afraid or because I'm ashamed or because I am trying to say my real, feelings on the matter. No, it's simply because I started doing social media as an escape from my personal life. I started to turn to social media as an escape from reality. I turned to social media for a place of relaxation, community, and detachment from all the mayhem in the world. So if you're on the same case as me, where you're turning into YouTube to forget about what's going on in life, and then I just bring it into the mix, that defeats the purpose of why I started doing this, you know? And so it's like, yes, I vlog and I share my day-to-day life. I mean, I literally just told you guys in this vlog, Parker and I are together, but guess what? We're trying something different. We're struggling a little bit. We have our separate homes again, and we're just feeling things out. The love is there. We love each other so much. That's a personal problem to my life, which is what you're tuning in to watch. But me mixing in political things and things like that, and then getting extensively harassed through all avenues of social media, is appalling. It's disgusting. And I'm not a math expert, but negativity plus negativity does not equal change, does not equal prosperity, does not equal kindness. And as far as I'm concerned, that's not welcome here. You know, I want to be a place of refuge. I want to be a place of escape. I want to be a place of friendship and community, and a place where we can relax and love one another and laugh at stupid things that are not important, that aren't going to be the detriment of our existence. I want to keep it lighthearted and airy and just light, you know? Everything else is so hard. You guys, 2020 has taken everything from us. We're all prepared at the end of the year, and we're always like, this is going to be my year. I'm going to do this differently. I want to try this. I want to go here. I want to, pay off my home. I want to join the gym. And the end of the year always fills us with so much hope, so much desire to want to be better. And 2020 had a different plan. 2020 has destroyed us. It has taken every little bit of us, from our health to our peace of mind to our safety. 2020 has been absolutely horrifying. But the one thing that we can't surrender to this year is hope. You guys, I've talked about it over and over and over and over again. Hope means everything. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a very encouraging pep talk right now that I really need, and you have the audacity to be that rude? Are you even sorry? Do you even care? You guys have a kid like this? Do you all want her? Because I'm about to post her on Craigslist. That is horrible. So I've mentioned it before. I talked about it already in this vlog. If you have hope, you have something in your cup. You need to fill that cup. Keep your cup full. We may be scared. There may be a pandemic. We may be afraid for our health. We may be afraid for our children. We may be afraid for our safety. We may be afraid to go out simply because we do not look like everyone else. But you have to hold on to the idea that something good is coming of this, that we will learn something from this, that there is a lesson that can be extracted. I could sit here and tell you of all the heinous, horrible, disgusting, fearful things that I'm thinking about now that, you know, my life has changed so dramatically in the last few weeks. That's not going to do me any good. It's like sitting in a rocking chair, rocking back and forth and expecting me to go somewhere. It's not going to move. I'm just rocking because I'm rocking in a rocking chair that is not going to take me anywhere. It moves, but it doesn't move me anywhere. And so, yes, I can sit here and sulk and be afraid and be confused and be overwhelmed with so many consuming thoughts of what ifs and fears and insecurities. But I can turn that around and I can say, God, what are you trying to teach me? What am I supposed to learn from this? You need me to be better, but how? And it's a good time, you guys, to stay hopeful, but to turn the mirror around and to look at yourself and to understand, am I being the best I can be? Am I staying in His grace? Am I being faithful? Am I being honest? Am I full of hope? Am I providing, you know, partnership and community and kindness to those around me? I think in times like these, it's very easy to focus on the sad. It's very easy to focus on the hard. It is very easy to focus on all the sadness that's going on, but it doesn't get us anywhere, you know? And yes, be self-righteous and be upset, but turn that into purpose, kindness, hope, faith, grace, forgiveness. Negativity will never give you positivity. Negativity and anger and resentment and fear and all of that yucky stuff is never going to yield something positive. So turn whatever you're going through right now, change your perspective. It's hard, you guys. It is hard, man. I cried for 2 weeks. I had to take a week off of work. You guys saw I was a little spacey here. I had to take time off. And heck, I don't even know if I'm gonna have to keep taking time off, because there are some days where I wake up and I wish I hadn't. There are some days where I wake up and I'm like, I'm making today my but I think if we don't live actively, relentlessly with purpose, we're just taking up space. And we do not live in a time where taking up space is okay. We live in a time where we need to contribute, where we need to teach, where we need to learn, and where we need to love and forgive. And if we aren't doing those things on a daily basis, we really need to hold up that mirror, tell our friends and loved ones, show me my reflection, tell me what you see. How am I being in this world? How am I contributing? Am I contributing? And if you're not, surround yourself with a team of supportive humans, friends, family, partner, that is not afraid to tell you, hey, listen, these are areas of improvement. This is where we're going to get better. But we're doing it together because we support each other. I didn't want to end this vlog on such a heavy note. However, I think it's really important that having a platform that I have and choosing to stay clear of political matters, and choosing to stay clear of hot topics, and choosing to stay clear. It's recognized that it's a intentional choice. Recognizing that I'm choosing to keep those matters in my heart. There are certain things that I don't mind sharing with you guys, like now my current unique dynamic. And I do it in an effort to make others understand that everybody struggles. Everybody has problems. Everyone has room for growth. Everyone has issues that they're dealing with. We're all human. Some problems are significantly bigger than others. Some are not, but that doesn't mean that they don't hurt you. So, yes, I choose to share certain things of my life, and I intentionally choose not to share others, and that's okay. Just because I don't show you guys when I pee doesn't mean I don't pee. So just because I don't share my opinion doesn't mean I don't have one. I shouldn't be forced to share that stuff with you guys. I shouldn't. It's not going to make me feel happy. It's not going to make you guys feel happy. I'm going to say the wrong thing. I'm going to say the right thing, and I'm going to say the wrong thing, and then I'm going to say the worst thing. And it's not a topic that's going to make anybody happy. My bubble. If you want to come inside the bubble, you can come inside the bubble, and we're going to keep it lighthearted, and we're going to keep it vapid, and we're going to talk about things like marital problems and small children and blending of families and makeup and cooking and things like that. And if this is a place for you, you are 100% welcome, and I accept you and I love you here, and you can, you know, express yourself and feel at home and connect with me. If it's a place where you want to see someone that is more outspoken, that is going to take a very vocal political stance and share, you know, her opinion on hot topics, this is not a place where you're going to find that. And I haven't done it before, and I'm not going to start doing it now. 2020 is hard enough, y'all. Like, 2020 sucks. I'm not going to make it suck here. I refuse. Not here, you know. This is not the place. I just really wanted to get that off my chest, and I thank you guys for always allowing me to connect with you guys on superficial and deep levels. It's very important that we stay together as a community of friends where we feel safe, and sometimes certain things, conversations or topics will make others feel unsafe, unwelcome, and that's not here. That's not going to happen here. It hasn't happened in 7 years, and it's not going to start now. Sorry, but that's my position. If you guys have been struggling, if you guys are sad, confused, bewildered, frustrated, or feel like you're reaching your breaking point on hope, don't let go. Don't let go, you guys. Make a knot and hold on, because it's going to be a year where we completely get destroyed, and we can rise up and rebuild, or we can stay in shambles. And I'm not somebody that wants to stay in shambles, destroyed. I want to rebuild, and we can rise up from this, and we can learn, and we can only hope that the purpose of 2020 is to teach us what we really need to do for one another. There's a really great lesson that we're going to learn from this year, and I'm already starting to learn mine, but I know there's still so much more to come, you guys. And the funny thing is that as hard as it is, and as difficult as it has been, and as painful as it has been, I'm super excited. I'm eager. I'm so insert another word for eager here. I'm excited. I know it's going to be great. I know that only good can come of so much pain. Only good can come of so much struggle. Only good can come of so much destruction. It's going to be good for us, you guys, but we have to hold on. And we're going to hold on together. And we're going to hold on by talking about lipstick and recipes and children and trying a new relationship dynamic and see what happens. But regardless of what happens, you guys are going to be along for the ride, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. This has been a very weird vlog, a little confusing, a little in and out, and I hope that you guys will remain patient with me during this time of me just figuring this all out. I will include you in as much of it as I can and feel comfortable with, and of course, you guys will be my outsource of support. You guys, my therapist is always like, you need to stop outsourcing support from your subscribers. And I was like, no, they make the world feel smaller. They're like, me too. Or, oh my God, I had the same thoughts. Or, wow, I was struggling with the same thing. Thank you for giving me. It's just, it's mutual, you know? I was like, we're friends. They support me and I support them, and it works out, okay? Anyway, it's a hard time, you guys. It is a hard, painful time. I need you guys to do me a huge favor and stay strong and stay in your grace and forgive and love. But most importantly, don't lose hope. We're in this together. We're gonna get through it. We will, because we always do. Change your perspective and think about all the stuff you could be learning during this time. What does he want me to learn right now? What should I be learning? What should I be taking away from all of this? Because I guarantee there is a ton of lessons that we could be picking up right now during such a stressful time. I love you guys so much, and you know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye, guys. Oh, you want to say bye too? Say bye to your friends. Say bye to your friends. Are you gonna pee on my bed again, Cochino? Hey, look at me. Look at me, Cochino.